Okay, I'm here with my friend Conscious,
Yeah.
and he's gonna help me at my new apartment build my own garden. I'll be able to eat off this garden, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell them about your project. What's your project?
The name of my organization is Asasi Green Project.
Okay.
So it's more about promoting permaculture and green projects which help to become self-sufficient
Okay.
using the available resources you have to solve the basic problems you have. So
Right.
within the limited space you have, you can green that space and produce your own food, do water harvesting, turn waste into maybe compost. So it's like in what I promote, in what I preach, there's nothing like waste. The output of something is the input for another thing.
So everything's
trying to build
recyclable.
something like an ecosystem.
Okay.
Where,
Yeah, he says you have to build something like an ecosystem, right?
yeah, so one leads to another thing. At the end of the day, you will have a sustainable living system.
Okay.
Which
And
will
that's what I'm trying to do.
self-reliant.
So I'm at my apartment, and this is what the outside of it looks like. And I want to take this space and have me at least some sort of garden. So I am a nurturer, but I don't have a green thumb. But Conscious has a green thumb.
Yeah.
So he's going to start my project, and then I can maintain it.
Yeah.
And then if my babies get sick, you'll help me?
Yeah.
Because I don't want dead tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this is what we're doing today. So I'm going to tell you some more about it as we go along. Hold this camera, Mr. Gosway, so I can talk with my friend. All right, so did you bring the t-shirt?
Yeah.
I want them to see a t-shirt. I really want to promote this because it doesn't make sense to me to be in Africa, and particularly in Ghana, and see how much of the food is imported in. A lot of the food is imported in, and it's food that you actually grow. This is stuff that you have, grown throughout the ancestors. Okay, let's see. You look. Okay. All right, let's see. So I saw his T-shirt. I liked it.
Before you have the freedom, this for the family.
Okay, so this is.
Asasi Green Project.
Let me show them.
So promoting the
next time you see me, it'll be on. Yeah. Okay, walk us through. So this is the name of it.
Yeah.
Say the name slower.
Asasi Green Project.
Asasi Green Project.
Caring for the health and the people.
Okay, caring for the health of the people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also using the project to promote sustainable development goals.
So he's also using it to promote sustainable living,
yeah.
Development or living.
Yeah.
Either one.
Development goals.
Oh, developmental
to combat
goals.
poverty, climate change, reduce anger.
Poverty, climate change, reduce what?
Anger.
Hunger. What else?
Quality education.
Quality education.
Yeah,
so this is all falling in line with what I believe in, what I'm excited about, what I want for myself, and what I want for my brethren. Okay. Yeah. So he's graciously come out here to help me.
So the Freedom Garden.
Okay.
This is to promote the Freedom Garden. So Kwame Nkrumah believe in freedom, and Africans we also believe in freedom.
Right.
So we must start from somewhere. So we should start producing what we eat, and then we growing your own food is just like pushing for a system that gives you freedom.
Yeah. And it's good common sense.
Yes, common sense. You save money.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it's like growing your own food is like printing your own money.
It is.
You don't have to struggle to pull out money from your pocket to go and buy what you
Absolutely.
Produce. So you're able to save, and even the extra you can sell.
Right.
Get money. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a common sense kind of situation we're trying to promote.
Now, I asked you to give me an idea of what this will cost. And so I have various friends who have moved here from the diaspora. They have their own garden. Some of them were farmers back at home. They're Southerners, they know how to grow, but some of them are like me.
Yeah.
And so, in general, if to get started, a basic starter kit, what does that look like in terms of
So it depends on what you want to do. If you want to do raised bed, like with the beds.
I want to do raised bed.
Raised bed. So currently, looking at the prices of stuff right now, currently let's look at 700.
700 Ghana?
Yeah. Because you have to
buy. So that's not that much.
You have to buy, how do you call it?
The boxes,
wood, the boxes. You have to buy, how do you call it? Black soil or compost.
Okay.
And also get the seedlings.
Okay. Okay, so you're looking at about $70 US to get your freedom garden started. Now I want mine to be
in that you can plant different vegetables.
Well, you know I am. One, I want me some greens, some tomatoes. I want your okra. I got some stuff that I already want. All right, so I want mine to be a WandaLands freedom garden, but anybody can just have a freedom garden, and I do support his concept about Kwame Nkrumah being for freedom, and we know he was one of the authentic Pan-Africanists, because you got 54 sovereign nations, but all of the Africans are not Pan-Africanists, and they don't have to be because they're already here. So he was one, Sankara, Thomas Sankara, Julius Nyerere. These are three African leaders that I know that were pro-Pan-African. Haile Selassie. So we want to celebrate that, but I also want to celebrate like sustained living. We don't have to always go to Palace Mall, Melcombe, when you don't want to go to market.
So that's the vision, because Ghana, we even import tomatoes.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, we import a lot of vegetables.
I know you did rice, but tomatoes, I see that you're taking cassava from the Chinese. Why would you take that cassava?
It's like what you produce here is not enough, so you have to.
Oh, it's enough.
So that's why we want to promote this one, so that the little space you have, you make good use of it.
Yeah, come on now. Tomatoes, y'all got tons of.
Because the more it scarce, the more the price goes high.
It does.
And those who are poor are still struggling to even eat this square meal a day.
Okay.
By having this freedom garden, at least that burden
will be lifted. Okay, so he's gonna lift my burden, which I don't have a huge burden, and I don't want one. He's gonna lift my burden. Hey, did you notice my Percocet earrings? So he's gonna lift my burden, and we're gonna do this project together. He does look for volunteers. Tell them about your volunteer interest.
Yeah, so I do host and also accept volunteers who want to learn something about permaculture or sustainable living. So anybody interested is welcome.
Even somebody like me? If I want to
welcome.
come, what I got to do? If I volunteer, what do I have to do?
So normally the volunteers I have, or I host, normally they come as stories. Then part of their time they come and how do you call it, volunteer.
Okay.
Or some of them come just purposely to like support the projects for a week or two or more.
Okay.
So even I'm expecting someone coming this month, but I've not gotten the confirmation yet. It's coming from the States.
Okay. And what do you do when you volunteer? What do you do?
So volunteer, it depends on the activities at that particular moment.
Okay.
But we also have a site at a grid.
Okay.
Which we're trying to use that place as a demonstration farm.
Okay.
Where you see different types of things we are doing as a form of integrated farm.
I got you.
Where you can understand the concepts we're trying to preach. Where within a small space, you are like living a green lifestyle, or like you are sufficient.
Okay.
When it comes to water, your housing, like you are using everything you have to solve some normal problems.
Some basic problems.
Because we believe in the olden days, when there was nothing like we're not open, like we're not in liberal system. Our ancestors were able to live within their means without depending on foreigners or like for sustainability.
Okay.
So we believe we have to work with nature to be able to apply common sense and also use appropriate technology to solve basic problems, and depending on the system which has made money scarce. Because there are certain things which we can solve, but because there's no money, it's become the bottleneck.
I got you.
But the moment you're able to learn these basic skills or have this knowledge, applying it makes it lesser for you and have a better life.
Okay, well, I'm hoping my landlord is supposed to spread out his rocks here, and it doesn't matter because this is going to be a raised garden, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to show you a garden maybe within a month, hopefully within a month, but definitely by my birthday. My birthday's in February, so January I want to be working on my baby. I want my baby to be doing something. So I just wanted to introduce you to Conscious and introduce you to the concept of the Freedom Garden and get you excited about possibly participating.
So the Freedom Garden will be launched very soon. The agenda with this Freedom Garden is to get in touch with the grassroots.
Okay.
When I mean like the grassroots, the ghetto guys, like the poor and needy, and empower them. Because I believe empower them, giving them seed, I'll be giving them seeds to plant, to start something. Because I believe in how do you call it, showing them how to fish than to be giving them fresh fish every day. So I'll be there with my team to be giving them assistance. And the plan is to cover every part of Ghana.
Okay, so
All the
all
districts.
16 regions.
All the 16 regions.
Okay.
All the districts.
Okay.
Yeah, we're covering all the districts.
All right, we thank you. This is Dr. Wanda, and I'm signing off. Oh, yep.